And welcome everybody to this first look of Lawn Mowing Simulator 2 demo with me, PCSimGuy. Alright, so here we are, Lawn Mowing Simulator 2. It's coming out 2026, and they have released the demo. You can go catch it on Steam. So I'm totally pumped about this one. I played the first one on Xbox, so excited to play this one on PC and see what they got in store for us. Alright, so here we are at the main menu. I had to turn audio off because it wouldn't let me turn music off, and I don't want to get copyright hit from YouTube, so let's hop in and play. Welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator 2 demo. The demo will get you straight into new contract gameplay where you'll be mowing the all-new grass tech, trimming weeds, and leaf blowing, whichever order you prefer. Please note that for the purposes of this demo, some functions have been simplified or preset, such as mower damage and grass cut height. These will be fully playable elements in the full game. So, I like that this is based in America instead of based in Europe like the last one kind of felt. So, I'm totally stoked about that. I think we're going to get some larger mowers and have some larger jobs to do. All right. Here we are. Demo drops straight into the new contract gameplay in Lawn Mowing Simulator 2. You'll be mowing the grass, collecting leaves, and clearing weeds in whichever order you prefer. But first, let's get you moving. Left stick movement, right stick camera control, left stick change camera, left button sprint. Pro view is back. And now you have found your feet. Head over to the trailer, select your first piece of equipment. Keep an eye on the getting started list in the top left corner of the screen for hints on what you can do. Alright, let's hop into it. Here we are. So, find your feet, run. It's decent speed, kind of looks a little goofy running, but not too bad. Pro view. Oh, so you can see stuff that you still need to get. Nice. Alright, so we need to get on the mower here. I've got a plan of what we're going to do here. So we're going to mow around the edge and some of the stuff in the middle there, and then get out the weed eater, weed eat, and then finish mowing, then blow. So you're now in control of Kubota Z422. K is in Kilo Whiskey November Charlie -54, a powerful zero-turn mower. Accelerate, brake, steer, start stop blades, that's good to know, A, and dismount is B. Drive over the grass area and gauge your blades and start cutting. For the demo, your blade cut height has been automatically set. In the final game, you'll be able to set them yourself. Cool. I like that. That's was something we can do and learn to do. So let's hop on over here and engaging the blades. Get a little feel for it. So we're going to do 2 laps spitting in, which is what you do in real life, so you're not spitting clippings all over the ground. Ooh, it turns pretty quick. So throttle doesn't feel like it's really it's like go or no go. It doesn't feel like you can kind of adjust the pressure and adjust the speed that way. It's like either I'm going or I'm not. So that's unfortunate. But again, this is just a demo, so hopefully that'll be something they enable once the full game comes out. Ooh, missed a spot there. We're going to pick that up. Let's try a different view. Let's try first person view. Ooh. Man, I think that would make me sick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that first person view probably make me sick. I do love the gauges here. You got your speed gauge, fuel gauge. The percentage gauge I'm thinking is like what percent the blades are going at or being slowed up. I just really hate that I couldn't use the sound. It doesn't make for a fun video, but I wanted to show you guys what was there and no use in getting dinged. So, alright, so now we're coming back up to far wall. This is our last lap, by the way. No, I'm sure banging it against the fence, because it said something about damage. So I'm sure banging it against the fence will enact that damage mode. Definitely will want to try and avoid doing that in the real game. So we'll finish this lap up. And we'll start it right there. Alright, we're going to turn off the blades. I want to go cut around these pylons as best we can, so we know where we need to weed eat. So I'm trying to stay as close so we don't have tons of weed eating to do, but we're definitely going to have to do a little bit. Skirt. Alright, we'll turn that off. Blades back on. Alright, we're 25% complete on mowing, so it's not too bad. But we do have to weed eat. We have to blow and pick up leaves, and you pick them up onto a tarp, from what I understand. So that's pretty neat. All right, let's get around this one. Man, I am just... It's like... The turn sensitivity, it's like... I press, and then boom, it just gives a full left. Or full right. Alright, I think this is our last one, so... Like, I know a zero turn is supposed to turn tight, but it's like, this one doesn't. It's like it doesn't kick in when I think it should, and then when I want it to, it kicks in too early. See, like right there. Oh! Alright. So... Got all those. Okay, I was wrong. We got this one to do. Alright. Got that done. We're going to park the mower down here. Out of the way. And, Actually, we're going to turn around because now we'll be going this way once we start. So, all right, let's go hit up the weed eater. I love the rack they've got on the trailer. It's very realistic. All right, new in Lawn Mowing Simulator 2 are weed clearance tasks. Place these take place away from the grass areas on drives and patios, requiring you to use string trimmer to remove stubborn weeds. Right to activate, B to drop. Grab the string trimmer and head over to electrical shed to find some weeds. You can also use a string trimmer on grass to cut along sections the mower can't get close to. Roger, roger. They got a nice heavy duty one here. Oh. Alright, I'm wondering if I think first person's gonna be the best. Yeah. This is how we want to do it for sure. So you get to cut up all the weeds. Maybe they'll let the clippings stay. You know, these just kind of the clippings just disappear. But I would think if you have blowing and stuff already in, you'd want the clippings to stay. But it also could be something that would kill a frame rate, especially if you have to do a lot of weed eating. Also, the mower, it spits out stuff to the side, but it doesn't leave any residual around. So it could just be a limitation of the game, which is understandable, trying to keep frame rates down and stuff. But the leaf physics are kind of really good, actually. I didn't know what to expect from them, but they're really good. They jump out of the way, and we'll see how they do with the blower, but so far I'm pretty impressed with that. Alright, we've got some more over here. Do-do-do. Hey. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Alright. Let's turn that off. I'm not seeing... These are too big for the weed eater. Like in real life now, you'd probably be trying to cut those down, but I didn't think that's what it would actually do. Alright. Let's go along the fence line here. We'll work our way out the outside and then start going the middle there. Oh. I don't know why I want to press left trigger every time, but I guess to zoom. So. Yeah, that's all cut. That's all cut. That's all cut. Anything over here? No. So we're at 37% of weeds removed. I'll do a little running since we're up along this fence here and there's no grass at all. Alright, here we go. This is where we're going to be able to get some in. So I think I'm enjoying this one even better than the first game. Love the mower. Just takes a little time to get used to each mower, as it would in real life. Probably get better at turning and stuff. I like the fact that the mower is going to let you adjust the height of the cut and everything. I think that's a neat feature. Oh yeah, this is just so satisfying. Alright, now up on this, we've got some weeds up here we gotta get. I'm sure my wife is like, why are you playing lawn mowing simulator? We have a yard out there that you pay somebody to mow. And she's right. But in here, it's not 100 degrees or 90 degrees with 90% humidity. So that's why I pay someone. If it was 70 degrees outside all the time, I'd be mowing my yard every day. Love it. All right, let's go back over here to the side and work our way around the corner here. I like you can get up under that fence very nicely. Where are we at? 81% of weeds removed. That's pretty darn good. And I'm sure you can use the pro mode. Yeah, see, that's what we got left to do to be done weeding. Weed eating. All right. America. Get along here. Oh, and complete. It's not complete. I can't just leave it like that. We're almost done. I'm sure it gives you a little bit of a cushion just in case you miss some spots and you're not searching all over for those, but if we're going to do a job, we're going to do it right. So, I think that's all we got. So, let's place that back on our rack. Let's go and get mowing. Finish the mowing up here. Yeah, I'll do a little time lapse here for you guys. So you're not stuck watching me mow for 30 minutes. And I'll be back as we get close to the end. All right, we are finishing up here. So, finally understanding what's throwing me off on the turn, and that is that if I'm hitting the gas and turning, I don't really get the zero turn. And then if I let off the gas, though, boom, see, I can zero turn it. Which is a little different than riding a zero turn in real life. It's either you're going forward or you're moving the two levers to turn. So that's where I was going wrong with the steering, really. But also it feels just a little sensitive. But practice makes perfect, right? So also, I put the weed eater up, but we're actually going to have to get it back out again because there's a couple spots up here that I was wanting to get done around these concrete and these pipes holding up the old water tower. So we'll bring it up here before we get to blowing some leaves. Oh, mowing complete. My behind. There's still a good amount of mowing to do, but I wouldn't just leave it like this in real life. So for a customer, so somebody left my yard looking like that, be like, well, I got 98% of it. Yeah, 98's not all, but all right. So there's the yard. And we're going to drive this We'll turn off the blades. Or we'll back her up on the trailer here. And they show it put all the way up here, but I would put it around here probably. Keep that weight on the rear tires, you know? Alright, let's get our weed eater out. Alright, so lawn mode 99%, weeds removed 95%, or 98%, and disposal 4. So, again, let's get our... Is it not going to let us grab the... Oh, it's not going to let us grab the weed eater. Oh. Alright, well, we're going to grab our tarp here. Hey, it was... Alright, tarp is used to collect leaves, place wherever is most convenient, and move it around as needed. Pick up, place tarp as A, and drop equipment as B. Rake or blow leaves onto the tarp, collect them. If you're using a leaf blower, you'll need to drop it before you can move the tarp. Alright, so we're going to place this tarp right here for now. Let's get our... Oh, maybe it will let me... Oh, it will let me pick it up. Okay, good. Alright. So now let's get back in first person and get this weed eating done around this concrete here. Wing, wing. A little bit right here. You know, I'm sure time is of the essence as well in the real game. But, I don't know, man. Doing a good job is way more important to me than getting it done as fast as possible. But, I'm curious to see if, you know, time is money in the real game, or if accuracy is more important. Lawn mode still at 98. $98. $99. Alright, we've done all those. We've even... Oh, this is still too high. So I like that. That's pretty cool that if you... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I missed some spots. That if you look up, you don't cut the weeds short enough. That's pretty neat. 99. See if I can see anything else around here. Needs to be done. I mean, I'm still 98% weed eater is bothering me as well, because we weren't around the whole freaking thing. Now, there could be some leaves. Oop. That we're covering something, and maybe that's where we're missing it at. Got that. I wonder if people are going to be, since you can cut grass with the weed eater, I wonder if people are going to be doing a lot of that. Just doing the whole thing, like, I start off with the weed eater, and that's it. Worked my way up, you know, kind of videos. Those actually get a lot of views, and I am good with it. Alright, I'm good with it. I don't see anything else. Let's run on back here. Hang this up and get our backpack blower on. Leaf clearance and disposal are new test types for Lawn Mowing Simulator 2, which uses leaf blowers, the rake, and tarp to create new gameplay. Right trigger activate, B drop, left trigger use rake. Now that you have the leaf blower equipped, go and give it a try on some leaves. When you're ready, set up the tarp and blow leaves on it to collect them. You can stow the leaf blower back on the trailer at any time to use another piece of equipment or simply drop it. Cool. All right. So you don't ever want to start blowing right where you're collecting at, right? You want to come back to like here and blow outwards, right? Because otherwise, when you get up close there, you're going to end up blowing it all out here. So a blow plan is a real thing in landscaping. Oh, there's some weeds. Okay, we could get those weeds. That's probably what's holding us back on the weeds. So let's drop that and let's go get that weed eater. Pick that bad boy up. Let's come over here to the corner and get this all cleaned up. Little bang. All right. 99% of weeds removed. I don't know what else we can do. Well, we'll see as we're weed eating if we see any more weeds. I mean, we'll see as we're blowing if we see any more weeds. We'll go get them. But for right now, putting that back. Let's pick up the blower. But yeah, look at the physics of the leaves. I'm really liking it. Can we get it over? Can we get it over? Will you do it? Ah, that makes me mad. I can't get them. Look, there's this one too by the fence. And it just drops back down to the ground. Darn, that sucks. So we'll blow. Alright, so we're blowing them onto the tarp. And they just look like they kind of just stick there. There's some more that just get stuck. They need to fix that. I don't know what's with that, but that's really kind of annoying, especially if that's going to count against us, because there's nothing we can... Oh, actually, yes, we can. We can rake. Okay, that's what the rake's for, Blue. Get that out of there. All right, let's get this one too. Okay, rake. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That makes more sense. That's why we've got the rake. It's because you can't blow it all. Okay. Actually, we're going to want to start over here and work our way in. Oh, I hate that we can't hear the sounds right now, but again, copyright issue with YouTube. It's a whole thing that content creators everywhere have to worry about. I don't know why they wouldn't have let you turn the music down on a demo. That it's the first time I've ever run across that, really. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. So sorry, guys. Oh, there's a weed right there. Alright, let's work this in. Alright, now we'll come out over here. Blow this side down, this side over. Go on right to the tarp, baby. There we go. Debris disposal completion 25%. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I love it. You definitely want to use the rake. Definitely want to use the rake. Also blow off our trailer here and what's right there. Cool. Alright. Let's get all this away here. See if we can't pull it all away from the thing so we can just blow it to the side. Cool, 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 cool. The real blower, when you have a fence like this, you have like corners and stuff, you learn the tricks of the trade because you don't just carry a rake with you. When you're doing real landscaping, like you'd have to come back with a rake and then blow it again. Like that'd be a whole thing. So, but we shall use it to our advantage in this game. Okay. There we go. Some more on the tarp. Some more on the tarp. Oops. Alright, now what I'm going to try and focus on is getting the majority of them on the tarp. And, because otherwise we're just going to be chasing them all the time from one side to the other. Alright, did I get that? Yeah. See, there's a weed right there we need to get. So we'll come back over here with it. Alright. Get those leaves. There's a leaf right there. Couple of leaves right here. There's the weed right there. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's come up close here. See if I can't get a majority of these on there. So the pile doesn't build up real quickly. Like, it's not very realistic how much pile to how many leaves. I wish that they would change that. Also, if they have a mower with a grass catcher on it, like a mulching mower, like a walker or something like that, that you could pick up these leaves, right? And with the mower instead of having to use a tarp like this. Well done, you've completed all the contract requirements. Now it's time to load your equipment back on the trailer and get your truck to complete the contract. Well, we are not done. We're not settled. We're not settling for 98%, sir. 95%. We still have a ways to go. We want to get them all on here. We want to leave it pristine. You know, you take care of it as if it was your own yard. That's how I was trained, my friend. Okay, what do we have over here? Oh, yeah, we got a lot over here. So, let's, blow them this way. Hey, where'd that one? That one disappeared on us. Zoom. Zoom. All right. There we go. We're almost there. Let's go kind of shoot these. And then we're going to kind of shoot underneath the trailer as best we can and get everything over there. All right. Now. Oh my gosh, some of those went all the way. Holy smoke, I blew those a long way. Holy moly. It's a powerful backpack blower. There we go. Did it pick up the other ones? Oh, it did. It picked up all of So disposals at 100%. So we did great there. Let's see if we can't just get whatnot. All right. So there was a weed right here. Got it. And there's a weed back here. And one right there. Weeds removed. Oh, yes. I knew there was another one. All right. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. I can't figure out. Oh, wait. Still 99. Darn, man. Oh, well. That's the best we could do. So we're going to pick up the tarp after I put this weed eater down. And, I wish you had to put up the, pick up tarp. That's what I did. All right. Well, wish you had to put up the gate and everything. Maybe you could get like the automatic gate lifters, like as an accessory eventually, so you don't have to manually do it. That'd be pretty sweet. Excited to see what they actually come out with in the final game, but yeah, that was fun. Thanks for playing Lawn Mowing Simulator 2 demo. Here's what's coming in the full game. 31 contracts across 11 different locations, 11 mowers, 2 leaf blowers, 2 string trimmers, real-world equipment from Kubota, Steiga, and Skag. Wishlist now, baby. As well as gameplay you just sampled, you'll also be building your own lawn care business, a fully 3D explorable HQ with garage, office, and breakdown. That's pretty sweet. Hire employees and assign them contracts, expand your client list, and unlock more locations. Thanks for playing our demo. If you enjoyed your experience, please consider wishlisting the game and leaving a review. Skyhook Games. All right, and we're going back to the main menu. So thanks so much for tuning in to this first look. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another first look, as well as games such as LSPDFR, Tower Simulator 3, and much, much more. This is PCSimGuy, signing off.